Karachi, 1985, a bustling metropolis. Unbeknownst to its citizens, a nightmare lurked in the shadows. This was the year the Hathora group emerged. Their calling card? Brutal, merciless violence. Their weapon of choice? The hammer. The city would tremble at their name. Their victims were the most vulnerable. Street urchins, beggars, the invisible souls of the city, found bludgeoned, often disfigured beyond recognition. Fear gripped the streets. Whispers of the Hathora group spread like wildfire. Who were they? No one knew. The police were baffled. The murders were brutal, seemingly random. The only clue? The signature weapon. The hathora, the hammer, became a chilling symbol of terror. The first attacks came in late 1985. 7 victims, all killed with the same brutal efficiency. The police suspected a lone madman. They were wrong. The killings stopped as abruptly as they began. An eerie silence fell over the city. But it wouldn't last. By mid-1986, the nightmare returned. More victims surfaced. The attacks were becoming bolder, more brazen. One survivor, a beggar who barely escaped, described 4 attackers. Dressed in white, faces hidden behind black masks. They arrived in a white Suzuki FX, a common car in those days. The details sent chills down the spines of Karachi's citizens. The attacks continued with terrifying regularity, each one a hammer blow to the city's psyche. The victims always the same, the homeless, the drug addicts, the forgotten, their lives deemed worthless except to serve as grim warnings. The city held its breath, waiting, wondering, who would be next? The last known attack came in May 1986. After that, silence. The Hathora group vanished, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and a city forever scarred. Theories about the Hathora group were whispered in hushed tones. No one dared to speak too loudly for fear of attracting unwanted attention. Some whispered of foreign agents, the KGB or Afghan operatives, sent to destabilize the country. The Cold War cast a long shadow. Others spoke of a satanic cult, performing ritualistic killings, sacrificing the city's unwanted. The brutality of the crimes lent credence to this theory. Newspapers ran sensationalized stories, fueling the public's imagination. Was it madness or something more sinister? The most unsettling theory pointed to state-sponsored terror. Whispers accused the regime of then-military ruler Zia-ul-Haq. Was the Hathora group a tool to instill fear and obedience? A chilling thought that many couldn't dismiss. The lack of answers only fueled the speculation. Every theory seemed plausible, yet none could be proven. The mystery of the Hathora group deepened, becoming a chilling reminder of the city's vulnerability. The Hathora group's reign of terror left an indelible mark on Karachi. Fear permeated the city. People were afraid to be out alone at night. The homeless, once a common sight, seemed to disappear, driven into hiding, fearing for their lives. The media frenzy added to the hysteria. Newspapers ran daily stories, speculating on the group's motives and identity. Public figures weighed in, offering their own theories. A Gallup survey in December 1985 revealed the depth of public concern. The Hathora group had become a national obsession. But despite the intense scrutiny and numerous leads, the investigation hit a dead end. No arrests were ever made, no suspects identified. The Hathora group seemed to have vanished into thin air. The case remains unsolved to this day. A chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of even the most vibrant city. The Hathora group became a ghost story. A cautionary tale whispered in hushed tones, a chilling example of a mystery that may never be solved.